Stories about people finding haunted objects are often fascinating and mysterious. These objects, whether they are antique furniture, jewelry, or even simple souvenirs, are often filled with history and energy. People believe that some of these objects can carry spirits or entities, which can create strange and disturbing situations. Which brings us to today's paranormal investigation. Sylvain has a World War II museum. Since he brought back some uniforms, unexplained things have been happening. When we arrived at the museum, the atmosphere was already filled with a special energy because of the items on display, such as uniforms, weapons, and other utensils used during World War II. But there was a feeling of a presence, as if the souls of those soldiers who survived were still present, hidden in the shadows, watching everyone who came after them. That's why I decided to come back and do a paranormal investigation. I'm going to use every means I have to try to learn a little more about this museum. Tonight's results will be disturbing. Oh damn, it fell on me. The heavy atmosphere will last all evening. I'm already freaking out. I hate this. Hi, I'm Fabrice REC and welcome to my world, the world of the paranormal.
I saw him, yeah, a soldier from 1418 dressed in uniform who walked through the living room and went straight to the back of the living room near the television.
Hi friends and welcome to this new episode. So before we start, I wish you all a very happy new year, an excellent year. When you watch this video, it will be January 5th and the new year. So I wish you all the best for 2025. The purpose of this video is to visit someone who collects, who knows how to create a museum of various objects, especially uniforms. Some of these uniforms are authentic and were used in World War II. There's a question that's been on my mind. Can we bring home haunted objects when you buy second-hand items? When you buy things online or at flea markets, is there a chance you could end up bringing home haunted objects? Well, what I naturally did was look it up online. Some incidents are reported, but they remain extremely rare. Among the most well-known cases, we have the Annabelle doll, which is part of the Warren files, but we've also seen in some videos, whether they're real or fake, some clips on social media. You can see dolls moving, you can see extremely strange things. We also have quite a few cases that have been reported involving jewelry and objects that belong to deceased people. There are also supposedly inexplicable things happening, so I have several theories. Did the deceased remain attached to the object? This person is so attached to their object that they can't part with it. Knowing that the most haunted object reported on the internet and in testimonies from around the world is houses. Or is it that the deceased experienced such terrible things with this object that those things became anchored in it? We find Sylvain's museum interesting, and that's what's shown in this video. Sylvain brought a uniform into this museum, a French motorcyclist's uniform from World War II. So this uniform belonged to someone who was alive at the time. We don't know its story, but ever since he brought this uniform back, a lot of things have been happening in his house. And you'll see that during this investigation, some very incredible, very surprising and quite creepy things are going to happen. Hey friends, Welcome to this paranormal investigation. Glad to see you for another adventure. I went back to someone, someone I really appreciate, someone who still has incredible things happening at his place. But actually, I had already investigated at this person's place several years ago. We got quite a few results. Things had calmed down, but I can tell you that with the collection he's bringing in, it's not about to calm down. Even more impressive things are happening than before.
We hear trash can noises and lots of other sounds. Someone pulled my t-shirt and the dog starts barking on its own, poor thing.
What's happening inside? What's happening to you? No, yes.
When I take my divining rods, I get quite a few results. I take my K2, it doesn't work. I take the pendulum, I get good results too.
It's true that in your room, a lot of things are happening. That's the conclusion I've come to. We should remind people, Tintin is someone who collects everything related to World War II. He has a lot of relics from that time. I think there are definitely some entities that can be attached to what you bring back, what you find here and there.
I think so too, because I brought in a new uniform. Just before you arrived, I took my dowsing rods, asked 2 or 3 questions, and apparently it would be attached to the uniform I just brought in.
Today what we're interested in are the rooms downstairs. I'll set up the night vision cameras there and do most of the investigation since it seems very active. By the way, what I suggest is that you take us into this room so we can get a feel for the atmosphere and you can tell us a bit about what's going on. Before we go downstairs, could you tell me what happened in your room? As if someone was opening the trash can.
That's it, like someone was opening the trash can. About 15 minutes before you got here, when I called, it happened again and the dog barked.
Was the dog outside? Ah, okay.
There you go. And so the noise started again. Here we have little noises. I'll say later it's not catastrophic, but it's mostly downstairs. Someone pulled my t-shirt and everything. I called you immediately because I realized something serious was happening.
Someone pulled your t-shirt?
When I turned around, the dog and I looked at each other as if it had seen what happened.
Let's go see what's happening downstairs.
Now we're going straight into my room. So, it was at this spot. I was coming back from my room. I was coming back here. I was next to my motorcycles and I felt the t-shirt. That's it. It was really like that.
All right.
I turned and looked at the dog, which immediately looked back at me. So that's when I said there's a problem,
There's a problem somewhere?
That's it, exactly. Otherwise, well, welcome to my little collection.
Okay. Do you ever feel things here sometimes?
Well, here, yeah, I had my machine gun, the machine gun 42. We weren't afraid of anything with that airsoft one. It was like this, propped up.
Same thing, the French mess tin here. There you go, it was like this. I had put it in her hands right there, and she did this. It doesn't take much.
She fell.
She fell.
Were you there?
And I thought to myself, well, here we go, it continues, it starts again, it's more.
It's no longer being hidden.
The last item I brought is the uniform here.
This one?
That one, the French motorcyclist from 3940. And since I brought him back,
Yes.
It's showing up.
And you think an entity could have attached itself to that uniform?
Just before you arrived, I used my rods to ask questions, and they confirmed it was attached to that uniform.
I set up 2 night vision cameras and will add 1 to the downstairs bedroom too. Then we'll see what happens. What I'm going to do before starting this paranormal investigation is set up 3 surveillance cameras that will be recording from the beginning to the end of this paranormal investigation. Yeah, but well, that's fine. What I love to do when we get to the site, I don't do it all the time, but whenever I can, I do it. It's meant to encourage entities to reproduce the sounds and songs from their era, to stimulate them so that they interact much more strongly than usual with our devices. I'm going to wash my hands before dinner. Do you remember at the beginning, I told you about the uniform that Tintin brought back, the French motorcyclist, right after doing this stimulation by firing gunshots? So, let me clarify that the weapons are blank guns, they're replicas, so there's no problem with that. They're not real weapons once we've stimulated them by firing shots in the museum. Seconds later, the famous French motorcyclist mannequin is about to fall on me. Oh man. What? He started coming down on me. Oh man. I can't say if what's happening to me is paranormal, but you have to admit it's a big coincidence. We fire the shots, I walk past the mannequin and it falls on me. It's pretty incredible. I think it's completely crazy. Guys, here we go for this paranormal investigation. This time, well, I'm going down alone into this basement with this little museum. Good evening. I'm speaking to the entities that might be stuck here, who would like to communicate with me for a little chat. Are there any who are attached to the objects that are here? Just being here with these mannequins, you feel like it puts pressure on you. Damn, I mean, you always feel like something is watching you. Damn, it's crazy. I've provided some devices. Look, if you get closer, it goes off. I put one there too. Are there any guys? Or any ladies who want to communicate with me? I heard a noise. Is there someone here? Do you want to communicate with me? My name is Fabrice. You could bang on a wall too. bang on a door. So here as well, where are we going? I set up a night vision camera. It's in a bedroom, still in the basement, and apparently a lot of phenomena are happening there. Every time people sleep in there, well, strange things always happen to them, even apparitions. I'll be careful not to go all the way in because there's a motion detector right around the corner. Good evening. The K2 is going off. The K2 just went off on the bed. What's interesting is that the K2 is going off and you can hear a distant electronic voice phenomenon or electronic voice phenomenon. What interests us here is that these two phenomena are happening at the same time, and that's very interesting. Now let's see what the electronic voice phenomenon is telling us. We're going to work on the audio. Worked on the audio by removing noise, adjusting and increasing the tone, isolating vocals, and eliminating humming. The phrase that comes out chills me to the bone, kill me, it's frightening. I decided to move the K2, but first checked for any natural interactions that might trigger it. I put it against the wall to ensure if it goes off, it serves a purpose. But there's still a lot of pressure here. Pretty crazy. Set up the equipment on the bed. Come closer to the white device. Anyway, I have the night vision camera running and it will capture any paranormal phenomenon that might occur here. So now my friends, I ask you to be very attentive. As you saw, I'm in the bedroom. And the detector didn't go off the whole time I was in the bedroom. When I'm about to leave, there's going to be a voice that you'll hear, so pay close attention. And right after that voice, the motion detector will go off. So, you'll see that I thought I was the one who triggered the detector. But, as you can see on the camera, I'm not at all in the path of the motion detector. Especially since a few minutes earlier, I was further forward, I was closer to its path and it didn't go off. At the moment I decide to leave the room, you can hear a voice manifesting. The detector goes off, and I think that's a really nice sequence of events. You could do it here when I'm gone.
Hello, you're right here. Do you want to play with me? Don't be afraid, I just want to play. Hello, you're right in front of me. Do you want to play with me? Don't be afraid, I just want you to play with me.
Now, what I'm going to do, which I don't usually do naturally, is that I'm going to put myself in complete darkness, but only with the fixed cameras. There's one over there, but I'll focus on the one aimed at the table with the mannequin. I'm going to keep this camera running for the audio, but I'm going to completely cut all the lights. So, we're going to switch directly to the footage from this fixed night vision camera. Alright, I'm settled in and I'm turning off the lights in 1, 2, 3. I'm in total darkness with you. Sitting on this table. Now my eyes are starting to get used to the dark, so my vision is starting to adjust to the darkness. And I can feel the mannequins. I can make them out. It's really creepy. I can actually see them in front of me, and it's just so scary. It puts you under pressure. Can you activate the equipment? I heard a noise just now. Was it you who fell on me earlier, the mannequin? You can speak into the microphones on my camera. I'll record your voice. I can tell you that right now, at this very moment, I'm not feeling calm. I have a knot starting to form. In my stomach. I feel like I'm not alone here. With all the mannequins all around me and in complete darkness, I can tell you it puts a huge amount of pressure on you. Would you like to talk to me? Right now, I'm in the recovery position, guys. I can feel my own heart beating inside my chest. It's awful. I'm getting more and more stressed, but I have to hold on. So here it is, my eyes are now completely used to the darkness. I can see the mannequins clearly. It's crazy. It puts a lot of pressure on you. You feel like they're moving, though it's just an optical illusion. Because your eyes work hard in the dark. And it's downright scary. Activate an object on the table. So, really, the theme of tonight's video is to find out if the objects we can bring back, whether from flea markets or from another era, if indeed we can bring spirits back with them. That's really the theme of this video. Knock over a mannequin or something to show your presence. Take it. Take the ambient energy. You can also take my own energy. And not only do my eyes adjust to the darkness, but I also have my hearing, which starts to hear some pretty creepy things like whispering, like talking. I felt like there was a presence behind me. I'm not sure if I'm imagining it, but it's really creepy. Being here in this atmosphere. It's pretty incredible. Want to grab a drink with me? Oh man, that mannequin right there scared me. Yeah, but it's awful. I feel like someone is watching me. Let me turn on the light, just a second. Oh man, oh yeah. A mannequin that one, honestly, that one in the dark, it's really creepy. Actually, I thought it was a face. But actually, it's behind the mannequin right there. It is a face, but it's the face of a mannequin. And I promise it's creepy. When you're in the dark, it feels like they start to move. Is it working now or not? Is anyone there? It might be the pipes making these noises. Ah man, actually the mannequins, they're really creepy. Alright, let's try to spend another 5 minutes in the dark. 1, 2, 3. You can trigger the K2. It's the device with a green light. Or touch the antenna, watch me. Did you see that? I think it's really cool. Gosh darn it. You really get the vibes when you find yourself in that atmosphere, in that concept. You don't have to be afraid of me, okay? I can feel you, so show me your reaction, your presence. Something's moving or up there. I clearly heard something move, like someone was moving furniture in this museum. What's that? We're going to move on to the second phase. I'm going to work with the ultraviolet lamp. Let's see if we can pick up anything with it. Guys, I can tell you that being in the dark, alone, surrounded by mannequins, you don't feel safe at all. Not for a second. You can expect a mannequin to move and put its hand on your shoulder, or to fall right in front of you. It's horrifying. The feelings are horrifying. Plus, as I stay in the dark, my eyes start to get used to the darkness. So I start to see more clearly and I begin to make out the shapes of these mannequins. On top of that, with all the noises I could hear, the pressure was at its peak. I'm going to use an ultraviolet lamp to see if I can spot any suspicious stains. You never know what Sylvain might do when he's alone in his museum with the mannequins. Seriously. No, what I want to do is, we have the assumption that we can capture shapes, shadows, thanks to ultraviolet. The goal is to capture a spectral shape. To complete my trophy shelf, hoping that one day I'll have a beautiful one in front of me. Good evening. Feels like I'm in the dark. There's a noise, huh? There was something. Is there someone present around me? You can tap me on the shoulder if you want. Okay? Don't hesitate. I'm not sure what that guy sniffed. There was a noise. Is anyone there? I could have sworn I heard something. I feel like someone touched me. It's awful. Good grief, what's that? Twice there. Twice now I felt like someone touched me. It was wild. Twice I actually felt like someone touched me. Maybe I brushed a mannequin, but it really seemed like someone grabbed me. This leads to the second phase of the investigation. What we're going to do is set things up. We'll set up a connect in one spot. Alright guys, there's a slight change of plans. For now, Tintin's Connect needs some major updates. We're going to hope we can get it working, but what we're going to do is Tintin and I will put ourselves in complete darkness. Just like earlier, I'm going to let this camera keep rolling for the audio to capture as much electronic voice phenomena as possible, and Tintin will also use the dowsing rods, in complete darkness, to see if we can communicate with these entities. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good evening. I know you're here. I've sensed your presence for some time and felt you touch me twice. We sat here with you quietly like friends. I would like to know if any of you are attached to objects, if the objects here in this house belong to you. My friend Tintin will take the rods in the dark. You know him well. He'll try to get some answers from you.
We can't see the rods.
With your night vision. And you? Can you see them? Can you see the rods a little bit?
Yeah, pretty much.
So you say depending on the answers.
So there you go. So it doesn't change. To say yes, we cross. To say no, we spread apart.
Are there more than 3 entities among you? Present, 3 ghosts, 3 people beyond.
They're crossing.
They're crossing, does that mean yes?
Can you put them back straight, please?
Are you attached to any objects that are present in this museum?
They're crossing.
Yes. Are there more than 5 entities present here?
I don't know, or I can't see, and it's moving.
I'm turning on a bit of light.
It's crossing.
It's crossing. Okay.
Thank you. Can you put them back upright?
I'll turn on some light. Oh, the K2 that, I don't know, check it. Can you see better now?
No, it's blinding me.
Let me clarify. All the phones have been checked, all have been put in airplane mode. Are there over 10 entities here? Is it on? Yeah, even though everything is in airplane mode? More than 10. Yeah, the K2 device is lighting up. Are you here with it? Touch it again, come closer. Is it you? Yes, is it you?
Yeah, it's him.
Oh yeah? Are there more than 20 of you? Are you here with us? I'm asking the rods to cross if there are more than 20 of you. Seriously?
They're crossing, it's him?
Do you all live here? The K2 that's getting started there still. Yeah, but it was in the red earlier too. Start with the K2. They're all here around us now. Actually, you just trigger it because you're next to it. That's the dog.
Yeah.
But it didn't work actually. Are you all good entities and good people?
It's not the same person.
It's not the same person? Okay.
Are you all bad entities?
He always agrees. He always answers yes to any question.
That's right.
Ah, well, it's useless, but there are a lot of people because
Thanks. See you later.
there's energy here, but he's not causing it intentionally. When the K2 reacted like that, it means it's detecting an energy that's around us. Get it to go fully into the red. Come closer. Touch the device and make it go into the red. Oh, wow. Okay, so you really are around us. Well, the thing just went off. There you go, same thing, just as I asked it to go off, to go into the red, and it really shot into the red.
Full speed, please.
Turn it up all the way. You really have to touch the device?
Push it into the red.
You need to touch it. You're close to the device. All right, let's continue.
Well, since you're on the device, you're the one who dropped
The mannequin.
the mannequin.
Twice for yes, once for no. Did you knock over the mannequin? On 3 you answer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. We can take that as a yes. Yeah.
Was it you who dropped the machine gun?
1, 2, 3.
It answered yes.
Alright, what we're gonna do now, guys, is we're gonna try another electronic voice phenomenon session. We're going to try to get in the dark again. We tried contacting these entities but got no results with the dowsing rods. Because every time they said yes, there are more than 3 of you. Yes, more than 20. Yes. Are you kind? Yes. So you mean yes? So yeah, it didn't really give us anything. No, from a little guy. I'm going to put myself in total darkness again. I'm going to move between these two fixed cameras and with the recorder, with the volume turned all the way up, which I'll set up instead of the sound. Well, sounds from both cameras in night vision, syncing the tapes, sound. Electronic voice phenomenon session 1, 1, 2, 3. Is there anyone here with me? It's working now. Is there someone in front of me? Damn, sacre bleu. There's something. Damn, I'm already freaking out. I hate doing this. I'll turn on a light so I don't knock over the mannequins. I'm going to turn it that way. There we go. It's really not that. I'm wrecking everything. Can you give me a name? What's your name? Are you here around me? What we're going to do. What I'm going to do is take a walk around the room. I'm going to take a walk around the room. Damn, this sucks. Can you give me a first name? Give me a first name, please. Strangely, the camera has no battery left in the room. I knew it wouldn't last as long as the others, but what's weird is that it didn't last long at all. So now I'm going to do an experiment. I'm breaking everything. Now I'm going to do a pretty interesting experiment. I'm going to open this door. I'm going to open this door and put the motion detector in front, and I'm going to ask them to come see me. There, you can see. I put the detector right at the entrance. I'm placing the recorder on the bed. Join me for a talk. There, on this device, right there, you have the microphones that are there. I invite everyone and all entities to join me here. You can come if you want. That's normal. That must be the sound of the dog. Well, I hope so. He must be just above. Come, please. Come closer to me. There, I also have the K2 that's behind. Well, unfortunately, we won't stay here too long because the dog has to camp just above. It really ruins everything for me, you know. For electronic voice phenomena, it's a no. I'm going to take my buddy who's scary and put him on the other side. With the mannequins. Can you confirm for me if the objects we're bringing back can be haunted? That's my stomach. Breathing. I have breathing, guys. Crazy. Guys, I have an idea. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some electronic voice phenomenon sessions. That's normal. Every paranormal investigator has to do this during a paranormal investigation. It's really the basics. Recording electronic voice phenomena is the foundation of paranormal investigations. What are EVPs? Actually, they're electronic voice phenomena. They're the voices of our supposed deceased that can be left on cassette recorders. An electronic voice phenomenon is words and phrases that supposed entities can leave on a tape, whether it's a cassette recorder or a digital recorder, as well as on this videotape. It could happen that one day, while I'm recording myself, an entity passes by and leaves me a message. It can happen. So, that's what electronic voice phenomena are. These are voices that we can't hear with the human ear, but our devices will record them. So, what I love to do is use an old cassette recorder. Those recorders that our doctors, for those who are a bit older, used when we went for consultations with those little cassettes. It's great because we can listen right after the session to see if these entities have left any voices, and that way we can respond to them directly on the spot, instead of waiting with a digital recorder until I'm behind my PC to analyze everything. While I turn on the camera, I thought I heard something. They're upstairs, but I told them to whisper, not speak loudly. Earlier, the mannequin actually fell on me, and that's what's weird. I hope I'm not bothering them too much. Alright, here we go. Let's try a little electronic voice phenomenon session. With this device that I really like so much. Let's see if I can get and capture some direct voices. That could be interesting. Evening, I'm Fabrice. Can you give me a first name, please? Tell me if my presence bothers you here. Based on analyses, how many people are stuck here? What's strange is that I didn't hear it at the time, but now here behind my computer I can clearly hear a voice saying, "It's me." I'm Fabrice, and I think you're attached to one of the objects that's here. Analyze noises that I didn't hear with my ear, so for me, a suspicious noise. Alright, what we're going to do is try to make contact with the SB7. I have a device in my hand. You'll be able to put words or complete sentences into it and answer my questions by coming between the frequencies of this device. Do you understand how it works? And do you want to communicate with me? Come. Where are you? Alright, you can tell me your first name. In any case, it's really a pleasure to be here with you tonight. Would burning these uniforms allow you to move on to the other side? Are you upstairs?
Hello, you're right in front. Do you want to play with me? Don't be afraid. I just want you to play with me.
The answers from the spirit box are simply incredible, intelligent, and match the questions being asked. These SB7 responses are extraordinary, so I'm not going to go through all of them for you. The simplest thing is, well, we'll just play them all back to back in sequence. I think occasionally doing that is wonderful. Are you upstairs? This device is really incredible though. There are quite a few people in this field who don't really believe in this equipment, the SB7. For them, it's just radio voices that you pick up. But still, you saw it most of the time. We get real answers to the questions we ask. It's amazing. I believe in it. Actually, my first name and last name have already come up. So, just so you know. Would burning these uniforms allow you to move on to the other side? Tintin's son-in-law joined us, and they also experienced paranormal phenomena in this house.
One day we already came down here with Tintin. We put the radio that's over there in the corner, and it changed by itself. Then, well, I often sleep with my partner in the back in the bedroom. We hear whispers, noises, pebbles on the door.
You once experienced a disturbing phenomenon.
Yeah.
You heard someone say, "I'm just passing through."
It wasn't only about waiting.
Did you see him?
I saw him, yes. A soldier, 14 or 18, dressed in a pew uniform, who walked through the living room and went straight to the back of the living room near the television.
Okay. Do you think it's related to the objects here?
Yes, definitely.
Do you think that some deceased people can be attached to their objects and follow them after their death?
Yes, of course. I already had proof of that at home in Dunkirk with my grandfather's hat. When it was in the room, well, Pauline, she felt things, for example, I had to remove it. Oh yes, we looked, it was a German.
Yeah, it was a German at the...
Was it an electronic voice phenomenon session that you did? With the voice recorder, did you do it in that room? Oh, and what is that German's name?
Yes, Frank's Behrens or something like that. I don't really remember. And we looked it up on the internet. He was a conscientious objector from the German army who was shot in Metz. There's that. And so I asked myself if he lived here, and he told me no, he's just passing through.
All right. And besides that?
The blackhead you have.
The blackhead, yes, the blackhead too, I remember. We saw a black mass over there in the corner just behind you.
Yes.
And Sylvain, he told me. We don't go into the room, we go straight back up.
I can't remember anymore. There's just too much going on. For me, that was a while ago. The kid was 8 then, and she's 26 now.
Yeah, that goes way back.
Yes.
I'm going to use a device. I haven't used it in about 8 years. It's a device I don't believe in at all. Well, at least I didn't believe in it. Until I talked about it with Tintin that night, that he had this device at his place. It's Kinect. I already bought this device at the very beginning of my adventures in the paranormal. And I realized that indeed when you're moving, this device picks up anything and everything. Whether it's coat racks, whether it's chairs, it picks up anything. There were things showing up in the form of skeletons. With Tintin we talked, and you'll see, during this shoot, we said to each other, I'm like you. It's true, when this device is moving, it picks up anything and everything. But on the other hand, when we stop moving and ask the entities to come onto a fixed shot, then the results can be different. And you'll see that some of the results we might get are quite disturbing. There are still a lot of flaws in it, but there are some things that are quite disturbing.
Identify redundant or repetitive phrases. Maintain original speaker's voice. Keep all names and events intact. Ensure grammar and clarity. Reduce length by up to 70%. Hello everyone, I invite you all to join me and speak proper French. Excuse me.
Hello everyone, hello again. I invite you all to come... Ah darn. I invite you to come join us here around this table to chat, to talk together.
Are you here?
Come toward me. We're here together, right? Can you share some stories?
Why not share a little beer?
Together? I'm with Tintin, Remy. Did he take something or what?
So you see here, I'm stationary, but he took the items that are on the counter.
Oh, right.
I can identify it immediately.
All right.
So, you see, for me, that's nothing. There you go. You put it back like this, and if I put it back, it doesn't take.
All right. Okay.
That's why I think Connect is only good with a fixed shot.
Only with a fixed shot.
If you move like I do, you'll do this, and people will do the same. Basically, well, it's not you're going to catch anything, although here he's not catching nothing. But for me, the Connect, it's in a fixed position.
But there, that's a flaw with the boxes. I know that. There you go.
Have you already used the Connect here?
Come between the two mannequins to greet us, please.
That would be really nice of you.
Afterwards, if you want, I can walk around with the camera. I have enough cable.
Oh yeah.
I'll move ahead, you keep watch.
Yeah.
He grabbed two items. There are two shapes below. Down there on your right, is there something?
No.
There, it's gone. To the right?
Is that it?
Yeah.
It's reversed on there.
Yeah, it was on that side of the screen. Go ahead, put it there. Let me see. Put your finger in front. I can't see it. I don't see anything. Oh, it was on that side.
There's nothing. There's absolutely nothing.
There was a shape.
Please come toward us.
There's someone in front of you. Oh, he's tall there?
That's the mannequin.
Ah, yes. Well, there's a second one next to him. Lower, smaller, farther. You there? Come here, you'll see.
Yes, it's by the mannequin.
Yeah. Next to your other hand on the right. Your right side.
Come toward me, please. Give me a Tintin style hello. Raise your hand.
It's moving, hop, one is gone. And the other one, it's moving, it's dancing a little, it's going from left to right. Come toward me, please. We're going to move a little bit. Ah, there's another one. Ah, then it disappeared. Now they both disappeared. You've got one. It's right in front of you. Yeah. He left. You had one, you had something on the side, it's gone. You have one in the middle. In the middle. There's something taking shape. There's something in the middle. It disappeared. Another one has reappeared. And there's a second one that just appeared, smaller. It looks like it's farther away. That's crazy. It goes away and comes back. Please come toward us. I'm addressing the entities here. There, it's not moving anymore. Yes, they're still there, but it remains in front of you.
Yeah.
That's weird. One just appeared. That's also an animal handler. Come toward us. I'll offer you a cigarette. Look behind me, maybe, behind me, in case it catches something or something. There it caught the mannequin, lower the camera a bit more. There it caught the mannequin behind, but it didn't catch me.
That's what surprises me, sometimes.
Yeah, it caught the mannequin, but it doesn't catch me, you see.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Where is he?
There you see, he had taken the mannequin.
Yeah, because you only have the head.
He took the mannequin from behind. Yeah, it's a good experience. Something extra for the video.
I'm Tintin's daughter and was pinched as a child.
Yeah.
Someone knocked on my window when the shutter was closed and people throw stones at my bedroom door. The picture frame with photos fell onto the bed when I was little, landing face up, not upside down.
Come closer to me. Apparently it would be the uniform there. But nothing unusual. You see, the K2 isn't lighting up now like before. So there really were energies around us. It feels like there's nothing left. Alright, there you go, guys. We won't stay long for this shoot. I'm looking forward to seeing the result. There's still a lot to analyze, with the cameras and all. I feel much better here now. There's less pressure. It's true that earlier in the dark, I really felt it in my gut, but now I feel a lot better. We'll see after the analysis. To see, well, all these things, all these strange things that happened here. I wonder if at your place, you've already brought back haunted objects. I have a friend who's working on it, Haysolf, who makes haunted object video series, but have you, my viewers, ever brought one home? Even when you buy clothes on Vinted, you don't know where they come from. Maybe someone who wore that clothing has passed away. You just don't know. Last year, I bought some motorcycle boots and I just went for it. I asked if they weren't the boots of someone who had passed away. They assured me that they weren't. You might say it's strange to ask that, but people are capable of anything to make money off of anything. You never know who it is, who's on the other end of the internet. But has it ever happened to you at home that you brought back haunted objects? Unintentionally and unknowingly, of course. Share your thoughts in the comments. Personally, I think that evening at Tintin Sylvain's place was pretty exceptional. I had already filmed at his place a few years ago, but it wasn't the same. This time, we were really dealing with something. With a new object he acquired that he brought home, which is supposed to be haunted. Since he got this object, as shown in the testimony, several paranormal events have occurred at their place. I wanted to work a lot with night vision cameras tonight because I wanted to find myself in complete darkness. And to know what it felt like to be surrounded by all those mannequins. And if I could have some major paranormal phenomena, there was still that mannequin that fell on me, and that's extremely weird, especially after we did the experiment of shooting a rifle in this museum. It's a remarkable result because we're kind of making summations, we're actually shooting. On top of that, we shot in the direction of that mannequin at one point. I walked by a few seconds later and it fell on me. You saw SP7's results were remarkable. That you can't deny. The electronic voice phenomena, exceptional, honestly, right now. The electronic voice phenomena are amazing. Those voices that come from nowhere. The reactions to the K2. That too, it was huge. The reaction to the K2 that was placed on the mannequin, on the German soldier, that too it was pretty crazy. There was this Kinect, we had two skeletons that appeared, but then, I put that in parentheses of course, here I'm with Tintin. He'll lend me his complete device again, and I'll be able to do experiments with it. Work differently to try to use this device in the best possible conditions, without it causing us too many errors compared to the results it can give us. But there's this feeling, I promise you, when you're in complete darkness, surrounded by these mannequins, these period objects. The pressure rises and chills run down your spine. In any case, I really enjoyed filming at Sylvain's place, Tintin. His museum is extraordinary. He goes to great lengths for his passion to collect all that. And he admits that he often experiences paranormal phenomena at his place. This isn't new. I had to investigate at his place a few years ago, except that I had worked differently and it wasn't filmed the same way. Will I go back to his place? Well, why not, if it can help me get some pretty crazy results. I'd love to go back to his place. Either way, I'll return since he's now a very close friend. So, it's certain that I'll go back to his place, but whether I'll go back to do another episode that I don't know, we'll see. As time goes by, we'll see what else he brings back from Normandy or Navarre. Whatever he brings back, that's not going to stop him. To do World War II militaria and expanding his museum. In any case, it was a great pleasure to shoot. And don't hesitate to tell me what you think about the results in the comments. If you liked the episode, if you'll keep following me. Anyway, If you're new to the channel and you're not subscribed, then I really invite you to subscribe because there are a lot of episodes coming up. I release an episode every 2 weeks, every other Sunday, and there are lives. You can also become a member because there are a lot of things for members, especially starting in April. Next year, there will be a lot of things for YouTube members. So I invite you not only to subscribe, but also for subscribers to join me as members. You'll see, you won't be disappointed. And don't forget to like this video too if you really enjoyed it. It helps me with visibility and for the adventure to continue on the YouTube channel. It's huge. Share this video on social media as well. Now to your friends and family. To your grandfather, to your grandmother, to your uncle, to your aunt, to the neighbor, your co-worker, to all your co-workers, to everyone and all.
You'll make me the happiest man alive.
There you go, my dear friends. This episode is now over. It's time for me to leave you. I'm leaving you from this camera right here, but I'm not leaving you from the heart. See you soon. And above all, love each other, damn it. Alright, ciao. I'm going to go wash my hands before dinner. If you watch this video all the way to the end, write "I love eating cakes" in the comments.